Alright, so welcome back everyone. Welcome back to Atlantic Fleet, Kriegsmarine, Battle of the Atlantic. So, next turn we have submarine attacked by enemy aircraft around British Isles, so we've lost the U-29. Okay, on the strategy map, however, we have U-40 ready for deployment, so I'll deploy your hair out first. With the two light cruisers and the single destroyer. We've still got the heavy cruiser, the light cruiser and the two destroyers. We've got these two from our previous engagement, U-36, U-37. They're fine, no damage. And of course we've got medium damage to U-39. She needs to head back. We also have a light damage to U-29, a little exit from their attack. We also have these two. We have the Hans Ludemann, U-30. I'm going to deploy her out. Or should I keep her there? There's no merchant shipping around the area. But there could be warships lurking, so I'll leave her. She's a Type 7. Fresh out of dock. What else do we have? The Hipper on the two destroyers. A single Type 9. Got these two, 32 and 33, still down there. In the Bay of Biscay. Two light cruisers and a U-boat. Okay, the two light cruisers need to be down here. There we go. So the graph speed's got some company, the two light cruisers. Okay, let's put these into dry dock, shall we? U-29's only lightly damaged. Yeah, U-29 just a full week. The others take 1.5 weeks each. Alright. Of course, I have a whacking great amount of renown. 114,140, but I can't spend any of it. Do I really want to yet? I don't think I do. We'll wait until we actually encounter something that our current crop of warships can't handle. Okay. I think that's it. Got the two down here from our previous engagement in the last episode. Took out, dissected the entire convoy. That's right, I think. Got the Prinz Eugen, light cruiser Nuremberg, Wilhelm, Hyde Camp, and the Anton Schmidt, two destroyers. I'm going to go make a turn. Let's see what happens. It's the first week of November. Okay. Ooh-wee. It's known. Enemy contact. We have British. The Royal Navy has the initiative this time. The destroyer Vega and the large freighter. We've got the heavy cruiser Prinz Eugen, the Nuremberg light cruiser, and the two destroyers. I already just mentioned those. It's a coincidence. Okay, into the map view and see exactly what the situation is. Okay, so in the map view, they took the initiative, so they actually have already moved. The Vega's now making smoke, as you can see on the map there, and the large freighter is directly behind it. So we've got no idea what range we're at. So we've got the Prinz Eugen, we've got the Nuremberg light cruiser, and we've got the two destroyers forming a screen between us and the enemy. So the freighter's going to try and hide, obviously, behind the destroyer smoke screen. It's going to go to flank speed. So I've got no idea what the range is. But for the freighter we can at least get one shot in. Okay, go to high explosive. Of course Eugen is on an 8-inch cruiser. Elevation is 21.1. Again, a green crew. So I'm going to tighten all the shots together. If one of the hits, I want all of them to hit, or you have a higher chance. If you spread your shots around, you're more likely to hit something, but it's unlikely to do any real damage, just one shell. So either if I hit, I want to hit and do some damage. Although on a freighter with a single high explosive shell, it shouldn't really make much difference. If you got one, you got all of them. Or just the one shell could do a lot of damage. We've got a slight breeze. It's light blue, it's not dark blue. Quite heavy shells. She's 25,000 yards away though. Splash record. Fire. Going to forward turrets right now. Oh! Not bad. Not bad at all. Same range. $23,000. Obviously, the tonnage-wise, the most important. So it's the freighters that's important. Destroyer escorts, warships, full stop are secondary. So he's got 6-inch, 5.9-inch shells. 23,000 yards. Slightly greater deflection. In fact, what's that? 3 inches less on caliber. Just slightly closer though. Keep the shots tight. 27.6 degrees. So we're approaching the maximum deflection. Okay. Deflection looks like it's off. Ooh, bloody hell, that was close. That was very close. Let's turn the destroyers. Okay, flank speed again. I could have done that in the fleet manoeuvre. Never mind. Are you sure you want to do that? I hate to tell you, but those shells actually hit. It wasn't 2 degrees over. One of them hit and the others just only missed. It's an 8-inch caliber gun. It says 20.7 there. We'll go 20.7. About that. Yeah, so it wasn't lying to me. Yeah. Oh, well, never mind. Slightly over. Oh yeah, we're close. 4,000 yards. No, about 3,000. So 23.4. Do a fleet manoeuvre. Okay, so it says 2 degrees higher than it should have been. Okay, so I'll bring it down to 18.7. We're not gaining too much on them. It says 18.5 there. I'll go to 0.7 now. That was lucky. Very lucky. But he's an H. Oh, wait a minute, he's now a piercing. What am I doing? Slightly down we are. Well, we're keeping about the same distance away, but I'm going to 24.4. Come on. Looking good. Oh! Yeah, plunging vertical shells coming onto the deck. Going straight through the deck. I'll leave it on individual this time, so I want to be able to fire. HE 19.1. We're a lot well, 13,000 yards isn't very close. 5-inch shells. Okay, not bad. $25.5. They're not that much further away. I mean, the destroyer's just there. We're only here. Seems like quite a large difference. We'll see where they land. 25.5. We'll adjust to compensate. Okay. So I could use the Eugen's main armament against the destroyer, but well, where's the fun in that? Down slightly at 18.4 it says. I'll go to 0.5. Deflect slightly for deflection for winged. Fire. Even grouping all the shots together, they're not exactly... If I have some of those others contact, that fate would be done. It's slowed right down to 13.8 knots at 20,000 yards. Our shots before were slightly short. It says 22.4. I'll try these. Yeah, see, 22.4 would have been well over. I mean, 2 degrees over. So a lot of times you can't trust it. To tell you the truth. It's just a guess, I suppose. I keep saying that. Okay, so at 19. 18.8, that was before we moved. $18.2. 13,000 yards still. Ooh, still over. Try and think. Oh, good, you have 10 among damn where. Oh, stupid. Can't actually make the ship out myself. I mean, ship's about there. So 25.5, it says 28.2 there. It was quite short, but we have closed the range a little bit. I'll go to 26. 26.5. Only just. We're going to take a hit here. Yeah, I knew it. 3 hits and 1 fire. Great. $22. Down to 17.5. Yeah, sure enough, we haven't got aircraft yet. That's exactly the same aircraft model we had before. Yet we had aircrafts. We had torpedo bombers. Which, strangely enough, wasn't the ship's model aircraft. It was like a large bomber. Weird. That was over, wasn't it? Got a 23. It says 23.1. I got a 23. Oof. Okay, still making 34 knots. So it can't be that badly damaged. So he's going to have to head back into dry dock though. Yeah, no aircraft. Weird. So 18.2 is too high. 14.9 it says. Let's go to 15. Compensate for wind. See, now it's a 1.1 degree higher than what the spotters told me to aim at. It still fell short. .24 degrees deflection. .5. Okay, I believe you. Still over. Come on. I'm tempted to finish that destroyer with the Eugen's main armament. It's very tempting when it's trying to sort of kill my destroyers. I don't want to lose destroyers this early in the war. I can afford to do it, but that's not the point. So I'm going to keep at the freight. Actually, you know what? I'll let the yeah, I'll let Hare handle the freighter. I'll go take this destroyer out before it sinks on my bloody destroyers. 13 degrees, really? 15,000 yards. Exactly 13 degrees. Not much deflection needed because it's quite a heavy shell compared to destroyers. Alright. Still overshot. I don't believe that. Not quite enough deflection. This can't be too badly damaged. She's still on fire though. Still making 32 knots. Still short. Dear me. And they were slightly long, still 14,400 yards. This is an entire degree down now. No, it says 20.4, it's 24. 21.5. So they was long. It says 9.8. Go to 10. She's not that much close. She's 13,000. It's only close by 400 yards, I think it is. I think these might miss. 300 yards, 150. Let's go for a wide shot. Yeah, I knew it. Well short. That was well short. .5 was not technically a hit. Well, not much of a hit. Still 14,550 yards. Not there for deflection. 21.5. They didn't actually hit anything, did they? We'll go to 20.6. Okay, 2 hits. Well, I do not want to have to send 2 destroyers back to dry dock. I've just after 1 engagement. That's just going to be silly. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to just finish off with this. .7. Okay, bump there. There we go. .9 was over. Technically, it wasn't actually all that far over. We'll go to 22.4. Need to compensate a little bit further because it was slightly off on deflection. I think we can leave her alone to burn out now. Something tells me she's going to end up... what damage have we got? Aft torpedoes and triple A. Not too bad. I mean, obviously, it's going to say it's medium damage, but... it's not too bad. A little bit of compensation. 20.6 was 1 degree down. 1,000 yards closer. I wouldn't say 17 though. If we go to 19.6, that compensates for the splash miss. 1,000 yards, extra half. I would say about 19 degrees. Say a little 17.1, that is for sure. So I'll go to 19, I'll go to 18.8. If it lets me. There we go. Well, one hit anyway. Such a small ship, you can't really compensate. Ooh. Oh, my crew managed to put that fire on that destroyer because I don't want him exploding as well. Down to 9.2. Compensate slightly. Fire. Ooh. Damn, they only just missed. $18,000 yards. We're down to 21. Didn't compensate enough, I don't think. No, didn't compensate for wind. Damn it. Come on, put the fire. I don't want that exploding. Down point 18.5. Compensate slightly. Come on. Oh, well over. Whoa. Vega's sinking anyway. Oh, well, it's a waste of shells then, wasn't it? Where's everyone else? $16.7. Let's get this over and done with. Compensate slightly. She's at 21,000 yards. Quite heavy shells though. So about there. See where these land. Okay, not a bad first shot from the Eugen. Well, it's not first shot, but okay, I'm just going to compensate for slightly more. About there, we'll see where they land. I'll get her out of there so she don't blow up. Okay, I think we'll disengage. $15.2 it says. $18,000 yards. I'll say about the... I'll leave the... Actually, you know what? It says 19.6. Down to 20. Whoa. 2 more hits. Just taking my hits on the 2 destroyers. The destroyer, I should say. Some of these freighters are quite tough. Why can't she disengage? Whoa. I like the other destroyer to disengage. But never mind. Slight compensation. She's slightly closer. 14.2. I think that's too much. 14.5. Okay, so that's sinking. So that's the destroyer and the freighter. Why would a lone freighter have an escort? No idea. Okay, after action report, we've got the large freighter and the Vega the destroyer. We've got the Prinz, Eugen, Nürburg and the Anton Schmidt undamaged and can continue to remain on station. However, Wilhelm Heidkamp, the destroyer Z-21, is going to have to head back. She's got medium damage. Got 1,300 in warship tonnage, which gives us 1,300 in renown. And 8,700 merchant tons to add to the tally.